No, I didn't go in here, actually. I just realized. Not that I'm planning on doing anything, but I'm just gonna be talking to people. Excuse me. Excuse. Hi.
Welcome to the Casa. As long as you didn't come here to sell that scrawny ass of yours around here. I'm not hiring new girls. All slots filled, you could say. And my arrangements with Marco are exclusive.
You sure know how to make a girl feel welcome.
Just needed to make the situation clear is all. How can I help you?
Who's the merchandise?
3 flavors to choose from. Sweetie, Maud, and Jimmy. Sweetie's the house favorite, for reasons that should be obvious. Maud is what you might call the discount rack. She's what a customer wears if he doesn't have the caps to afford Sweetie. Or just likes them old. Jimmy's more of a specialist. I only hear good things.
What do you do around here?
I look after the only reasons anyone would want to spend any time here. I'm a pimp. All Marco does is collect rent and take a small cut of my action. He sure as hell doesn't clean the rooms.
You're not one of the merchandise?
Most of my body is scarred all over, like a ghoul. Nobody around who'd want to screw that. No, I just run things.
How do you get burned so badly?
We don't talk about that. Next topic.
Okay, goodbye.
You know where to find me.
I'm pretty sure I know how that happened, and you can actually talk to her about it a little bit, but...
You can just talk to the whores, you know. You and me, we don't need to talk.
Alright.
You know where to find me.
It's Marco's. This is just open. St. James. This place is pretty run down. Hi.
Tom Anderson. Can I help you?
What do you do here?
I'm with the followers of the apocalypse.
Oh,
I help
yeah,
the locals
Arcade
in
mentioned
Westside
it.
grow crops. Unlike the NCR, the followers don't expect anything back. The soil and the hot, dry environment don't make it easy. But we get by all right. We've even got our own food store, the Westside Co-op, complete with basic refrigeration.
Tell me about the co-op.
The co-op is comprised of Westside locals and run by Clayton and Tanine. They produce all of their own food and share the profits of the co-op.
Do you have a problem with the NCR?
I don't go looking for fights with them, but they don't have the best interests of people in mind. Certainly not locals. The bottom line for NCR is productivity and growth. Politicians back in Shady Sands are completely detached from the people actually living here.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Excuse me. Everyone, excuse me. Please. I just have to do this sometimes. There. Anyone in here? Nope. Anyone in here? There's toys. For some weird reason. No one in here, I don't think. I don't really want to go in too far because I'm a little bit worried that I'll get stuck inside of these places again. And that one's just locked, and this one... Interesting. No one in here. That one's also locked. Hi.
Hey, honey. Looking for something softer than a man can give you?
You work for Pretty Sarah?
I bring in the customers, and she makes sure no one gets rough. Sarah's good people. Good enough, anyway.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm called Sweetie because I'm the sweetest piece you'll ever find anywhere outside of the Strip.
Wouldn't you make more money working on the Strip?
I got my start at the Gomorrah. Good money, but I saw how those Omertas hook girls on free jet or MedX, then start charging. Slavery through a needle is what that is. I earn less out here, but I keep more.
Do you know St. James?
Sure do. St. James is my #1 customer. He's a prospector who pays Marco to stay here at the Casa week to week. I don't know why his friend Dermot chose to stay here. He's never been with me or nobody else. But St. James likes having me close at hand.
St. James pay you for anything unusual?
A client's got a right to privacy, so it'll cost 200 caps for me to tell you all about it.
Alright, 200 caps.
St. James has problems, that's for sure. Never wants me to say a thing or for me to move around either. Lately, he brings a teddy bear with him and props it on the bed like it's watching us. It's creepy as hell. Not the worst I ever been with, but more a pervert than most.
Goodbye.
You know you'll be back.
Yeah, that guy is weird.
We don't need the
Hi.
NCR. Sorry, man, but my services are members only, alright? You might try Sweetie.
Been working here long?
Half a year or so. The Casa's a dump and Marco's a pig, but Pretty Sarah makes sure I don't get hassled. I don't get as many customers as Sweetie or Maud, but the customers I do get always come back.
Tell me about Pretty Sarah.
She's an honest woman. Splits the earnings fair and keeps Sweetie and Maud in line. Minds her own business, too. She knows what it's like for people to go through things they'd rather not talk about.
I hear you're one of this.
I'm just a fantasy come to life. But you already knew that.
Okay, sure.
See you.
I think you are high.
Don't see many of your kind here in the Casa. Women, I mean, who ain't working.
I ain't kind of old to be doing this.
Old but spry, honey. So long as my back don't give out, I can make a living lying on it. May not be as fresh as Sweetie or Jimmy, but Pretty Sarah keeps me around for a good reason. Experience.
Tell me about Sweetie.
She's a good earner. Of course, she don't care who she sleeps with or what they do to her.
What do you know about Jimmy?
I suppose he's okay for one of those. I suppose Pretty Sarah's got to cover every sort of customer.
You work for Pretty Sarah?
That's right. Strange at first, having a woman for a pimp, but she's tough enough to handle any trouble so far.
Alright.
Good luck.
Very interesting. I'm a bit curious as to why it let me ask about those two jerks over there. But, I don't know. Oh, this is the co-op that they were talking about.
They say those robots on the strip are running around with different faces or something. Don't ask, because I don't know.
Are you someone?
You ever seen one of those rangers in black armor? I wouldn't want to make one of those now.
Okay. Huh. Manhole to North Sewers. I think he must just be the militia. Miguel's pawn shop. Oh.
Mark my words, won't be long before the Legion and NCR butt heads over Hoover Dam. You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to Westside?
What are you doing in Westside?
I help tend the crops, stand watch for fiends, and generally help keep things civilized.
How long have you lived here in Westside?
Couple of years now. I was a trader for a while, but got tired of all the walking. Westside was a good place to settle down as any.
Arcade asked me to find you. I'm gathering. Oh, it's him. Okay.
Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us?
It'll be an element of surprise.
Swooping in on a vertibird, guns blazing? Haven't done that in years, but all right, I'm in. None of this means a thing if the rest of the group doesn't show up, though. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get it to the bunker. Navarro.
I'd like to know more about your former squad.
I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full keeping those two apart some days. It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Right, Moreno's the jerk. Okay. Tell me about the old days with the Enclave.
I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants.
What happened to the Enclave oil rig and Navarro?
Internal sabotage took down the oil rig.
I think that was in a
Never
previous
did get
Fallout
the full
game.
Story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region. Uh-huh.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years, and with good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warmed. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him.
That's their story arcade, not yours.
Oh, I know. I was only a boy when they went through hell together. I'm glad you're helping me reunite them. Even if I'm still just a spectator in all of this, I know they can still do some good.
And I'm trying to point him in a certain direction.
I hear reports of Legion raiding parties all over the place. They can't all be...
Okay. Oh, I didn't go into the pawn shop. I should do that just to, like, see it. Because I'm not sure what's here. Place is very small, very cramped.
Someone
Hi.
finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance. If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I'd buy just about anything. Of course, I've also got plenty of things for sale, too.
Have you been in Westside long?
My grandfather opened up this shop. Took over from him when the fiends killed him.
Show me what you have for sale.
Of course.
Oh, he's got a decent amount of money. Oh, there's a little kid here. What do you do here?
I deliver things and stuff for the people here. They give me caps to do it.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Water Brahmin. Oh, it's carrying water. I see. That makes sense.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
Who are you? Just no one. Okay. Okay, and that's the thorn on that side. Okay, okay. I haven't been here before. I think I noticed the entrance to it and then I walked away because I was doing other things, so I just got distracted with other stuff going on. Are you anyone?
Watch out for fiends.
Nope. That's nothing. North Cistern. Okay. Oh, it's water. I see. It's water. So they can get water in here and grow crops and all that and whatnot.
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
I thought there was more going on here. And I don't understand.
Oh, hi again.
What are you doing here?
I wash my bone with Sippy. I have Pogo. Phoebe's a rope. Goodbye.
I guess he's a hired mercenary for this place. I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and... He has dynamite and jet on him. Okay. Okay. Those guys are just super suspicious because I can ask about them. And they're just, you know, people who are here. So I'm a little bit confused about all that. Pardon me, please. No? Okay, I'll go this way.
I'm glad mean son of a bitch is on our side.
Oh, yeah. Can I move now? Thank you. It's Marco's. Oh, this is Dermot's. There's nothing really in here. Huh, okay. Dude, you need to... I'm hoping I can figure out why they're so suspicious if I do this. Oh, okay. I guess not then. Weird. Okay, maybe I'll just figure this out some other time.
What do you need this time? You know where to find me.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's one of the fiends that burned her. The thing that she's talking about that, you know, happened. I'm pretty sure it was one of the fiends that did that to her. And I'm pretty sure I've already killed that fiend. And I thought I could talk to her about it, but maybe not. It is possible that it's not something that I can do, you know. Right, okay, so we're in Moreno's house. This is where I traveled to. Hi.
Ugh, looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving.
Do you have something against the NCR?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years.
What do you do around here?
Do? I don't do anything. I'm retired.
What did you do before you were retired?
I was a soldier. Why do you even care? I came out here to forget about the past, so quit bringing it up.
Arcade and I were looking for you. We're gathering the remnants.
In a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries?
Is anyone else around with your equipment and expertise?
You can thank the NCR for that one. Wait, this isn't on behalf of the NCR, is it?
Does it matter who we help?
Yeah, it does. There's not a chance you'll find me helping the NCR in any way. They've caused me too much grief.
Then you'll be happy to know I'm planning on helping the Legion. It's a lie. But he needs to be there. Lie.
All right, then. I'll show up at this gathering of yours. It might be good to see the others. Johnson excluded. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember.
What did you do when you were with the Enclave?
Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire. By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved. Back then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
Goodbye. He's a jerk.
Moreno took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left.
Man should know when to let go.
It's been decades, you know. By now, he's been out of the Enclave longer than he was in. Most people know when to hang it up and start over. But not Moreno.
Okay. So with that all done, we can travel to this, which I discovered at some point, I guess, while I was out traveling. Probably just went up close to it to mark it on my map so I wouldn't have to go and find it later on. Super secret. Alright. Excuse me. Excuse me. Right. Dear old friends, remember Navarro. Right. This bunker looks a lot like the Brotherhood's bunker. Considering this is like the remnants of the U.S. Government and military, well, I think the Brotherhood is technically more of the military remnant, well, the Enclave is more of the government remnant. And so it does make sense that they'd have very similar style bunkers. I guess that would be stealing. And this is their armor. You'll notice it looks very similar to this armor, but this is not DLC. This is modded stuff that I gave him because I felt it was appropriate. And it would keep him from dying. Hi everyone. I lied to one of you and it will be upsetting. Alright, so you're the boss, man.
Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
What is this place?
This was a minor refueling station for vertibirds. It seemed an appropriate place to stash our equipment if we ever needed it. I'm surprised this place hasn't fallen apart. When I put it into standby mode, I expected to return to it within a few years, not decades.
How are you going to deploy your squad?
Moreno, Johnson, Henry, and I will be the boots on the ground. Whitman will stay with the vertibird.
I want you to help the NCR hold on to the dam.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
What's Moreno's problem with the NCR?
Day one, we didn't. It's as simple as that. The rest of us moved on while Moreno didn't. Still, I'm not convinced Moreno hates the NCR as much as he thinks he does. You still might be able to talk him out of leaving.
You're the officer here. Can't you just order him to go along with the plan?
I stopped being Moreno's officer a long time ago. Everyone here respects me, but they don't need to follow my orders. Not anymore.
I'll talk to Moreno.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it.
Words.
Won't be long before the Legion and NCR butt heads over Hoover Dam.
Yeah, he already went out here.
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR.
Now I'm just staring at a wall. The remnants come in, guns blazing, showing the NCR how it's done. You actually don't want that?
I can't believe you've actually talked me into this. Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Thanks for doing this. Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest, when Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all going to shake out in the end, but at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done.
You've certainly done your part.
I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out of the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every doctor they can get.
This is where I make the decision. If you're so sure it's going to be a bloodbath, maybe you should stay in Freeside.
I figured you'd say that. Sometimes staying put is the best thing you can do. I'll leave the fighting to the old war horses. It's what they were made for. I need to go take care of something before I set up at Freeside. I'll see you soon. And again, thanks for your help with the others.
Moreno's a stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying. Since Whitman will be staying with the Vertibird, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you. You'll need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance.
I'll talk to her then.
The training might take several hours, so keep that in mind.
Okay, so yes, I did lose Arcade as a companion. That is, unfortunately, part of what happens. And he gave me the armor back that I gave him. I think he also gave me back the weapons that were on him. At least I hope he did. Alright, I'll talk to you.
I appreciate you keeping Orion in the group. Since I won't be needing my armor, makes the cockpit a bit cramped, you should take it. It'll take a few hours to show you how to use it properly, so let's get started.
Yay.
Won't be long before the Legion and NCR butt heads over Hoover Dam.
So, also, to say here, if we were to, who's this?
Hey there.
What's that guy? If we were to side with the Legion, this guy would be really, really upset about that because he hates the Legion. He doesn't really. He hates what the Legion stands for. Right? He doesn't hate it like Moreno hates. What's happened? Oh, there we go. Oh, I can't go back in there. Well, okay. I hope that's okay, actually. I just realized that might actually be a bit of a problem. Hi, Arcade?
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father. I thought I might wear it at Hoover Dam, but after you talked me out of it, I didn't see the point in hanging on to it any longer. I'm here because of you, so I figured you're the one most deserving of it. It should protect you from everything short of a plasma caster. And if you need anything at all, you know where to find me.
I'm honored.
It's the least I could do. All I ask is that you put it to good use. This place has lived in the shadow of Caesar for long enough. I may not be the one to help stop him here, but you are. Fortis fortuna adiuvat. Good luck. And goodbye. What's up?
do you think the others will do at Hoover Dam?
I don't think you need to worry about the specifics. Basically, expect a lot of firepower and dead bodies. Enclave technology is even more advanced than Brotherhood equipment. And in the hands of soldiers as experienced as Moreno and the others, let's just say it's truly a sight to behold.
What's your opinion on the current situation?
Helping the NCR is better than helping Mr. House, but I don't think it's the best solution for the people in New Vegas. If the NCR can take full control of Freeside and the Strip, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Besides, even if New Vegas eventually gets representation in the NCR's Senate, it's not like the NCR runs efficiently.
So basically, he would like to go the wildcat card ending. I think that's the ending that he would prefer over the others. But I don't really agree with that ending completely. I don't really trust Yes Man, to be honest. He's a bit, just don't trust it. Weird. Okay. So the question is now, who do we make friends with? I can make friends with a couple other people right now. I can work with her. Oh, enemies are nearby.
If there's one thing there's no shortage of in the Mojave, it's violence.
Oh. Bye, arcade. Okay. So I guess we'll go see. We'll deal with Cassidy's, Rosa Sharon Cassidy's mission next. Which, in order to actually get her as a companion, I have to finish this.
They didn't know who they were messing with.